Hey there, Aries. Welcome to your reading for the month of June 2018. This month, definitely check out astrojar.com for more awesome readers and astrologers. Also, until June 1st, 6-month readings are on sale. Now is the time to get one. So if you want one of those, you can get one at the link in the description below. But let's see what is going on for you. I would say creativity this month is definitely something that stands out to me. That could be creative problem solving, creative solutions to things, or, whatever. But you have the Ten of Spades coming up first. So coming off of some sort of difficulty or leaving something in the past is what I feel for you. I feel like you are finally letting go of something that has been maybe holding you back. And I do feel like, of course, that will be a good thing. You have two cards kind of that represent death in a lot of ways. Not as in somebody dying, although this card could, but, it feels more to me that it's you letting something go. Next, you have the Seven of Hearts. Seven of Hearts is a card of your roots. A lot of stuff about family has been coming up recently, so there could be a major focus on family or spending time with family or whatever in a lot of ways. Also could just be friends, spending time with friends, getting a lot of support from friends. Next, Ace of Hearts, same thing. Very strong card of friends and family. Has a lot to do with family. Some card reading systems consider this card to just be a card of family. That's it. I do consider it to be kind of like a card of your emotions overflowing, kind of like the Ace of Cups in the Tarot, and feeling a lot happier about the way things are moving in your life. I also feel like this is talking about something new. I don't normally say that this card represents anything new, except for the fact that you do have the Nine of Diamonds here, and the Nine of Diamonds can represent newness. I would say the two cards together can represent some new kind of like changes and things like that. I also feel like you're like super motivated this month as well. You have very strong cards of motivation. This is kind of like a card of drive, being driven towards something, some sort of goal or something that you want to do, or just like really kind of feeling like you just want to do something. I mean, it could be, go on a date and then you're like super driven to do it, and then you do it. Or wanting to start a business, like you're super driven to do something and you do it. There's also a little bit of a prove it energy, like, this card here, the Joker, very good card, love this card. But it can be one of those cards where somebody says something to you, like that they don't believe you can do something, and then again, that could be where this drive is coming from. That could be where this kind of push to do something is kind of coming from. So again, you might find yourself in a situation where you feel like you have to prove yourself to somebody. I would say it's a positive thing, not like in a negative way, and I do feel like it kind of makes you grow in some way. It's also a card of being very busy, so you could be extremely busy at this time. Just have a lot to do and be running around a lot. To me, this is just the card of busyness, so it is a very good card there. It's also kind of like a card of being, kind of protected from a lot of different things, kind of like a card of being protected from authorities, because the Joker, in the old days when there were Jokers and court jesters, which is what this represents in the kingdom, the Jokers were the only ones that could make fun of the king and not be killed. And so, that's kind of what this represents. It says you are kind of, you could kind of get away with things at this time that you normally wouldn't get away with. That could be also at work as well, where maybe you could use some creative rule bending, let's put it that way, to get something that you want or to complete a project or something. Next, you have the Queen of Clubs, which is you showing up as a Queen of Clubs. Very attractive this month, I would say. You could, there's definitely love here. You could find yourself being very attractive, or you could find people being very attracted to you this month. That card just flew away. But also a very good card for your resume, for changing your resume, and that is a card of selling yourself as well. So needing to sell yourself more, or needing to do things to attract people to you. Again, this could be in love, but it could also just be in business, where you just make sure maybe your resume doesn't have all your skills on it. Maybe it doesn't have everything that you can do, and so maybe you want to add some new things. That's also a very good card for changing the wording on your resume as well, making it more exciting, making it sound better, or whatever. So definitely something you could do. Next, you have the Nine of Diamonds, card of promotions, raises, new jobs, new businesses, new investments. Again, even if you're retired, could be new investments, could be a new job. Even if you're retired, maybe you decide to go back to work or something like that with this card. Also the card of newness, like I said, so a lot of new positive changes coming in this month. And finally, Three of Hearts. As I always say, just an indicator card. To me, this card just says things are moving forward in a positive direction. Things are going in the direction that you want them to. If there were any negative cards here, which there really aren't, the Ten of Spades kind of, but not really, this card would say that it's actually being pushed more towards the positive. Can be a card of feeling a lack of love. I would say that with the Joker there, it's not that you're feeling a lack of love, but again, maybe if you're single and you're looking, maybe you just find that you don't really have the time to spend on it, or, you know, something along those lines. Maybe you just don't have the time to date, so it's like you're kind of like maybe focused in other areas. So I would say that your main message this month is driven. I think you're going to kind of focus on something this month, and you're really going to be drawn to it, and that's what you're going to do. So pretty straightforward, but very positive. So thank you for watching, and enjoy your month. Again, if you want a 6-month reading, on sale June 1st, down below.